You are going to be walking away today a whole new person with a new perspective on life, because that's what I want for you in 2023. Think of your desired reality. Write down a detailed script of exactly what it all looks, feels, sounds, and even smells like. Picture the money piling up in your bank account. Picture the clothes that you want to fit into, and the body will follow. You are such a lucky girl. Remember that. You might be asking yourself, why do I keep seeing this lucky girl syndrome all over my TikTok and all over my socials? I got you. So you might be asking yourself, what is the lucky girl syndrome? What is this all about?
Weeks ago, I started implementing something new in my morning routine / night routine that completely changed the game.
Syndrome is the way forward. And if you don't know what it is or how to do it, then you're in the right place. This is the best trend to ever exist on TikTok because it's finally making manifestation easy to understand and accessible for so many people. So what is it? Lucky girl syndrome is believing that you're the luckiest girl in the world, everything you want is already on its way to you, and the universe is literally rigged in your favor.
It's the way it is. Things are always working out in my favor. I am so lucky. What's meant for me never misses me. I am always at the right.
So I have to say that the lucky girl syndrome is just manifestation repackaged. So you can say that the lucky girl syndrome is just a state of being where everything works out for you and where opportunities just fall into your lap. One thing that I want to mention is how important our inner dialogue is and how our inner dialogue becomes our reality. So personally for me, I say affirmations every day, like great things are happening to me unexpectedly. So basically this lucky girl syndrome / manifestation is actually believing that you have an abundance of good luck. So the secret behind the lucky girl is to actually assume and believe it before the concrete proof shows up. So in other words, be delusional. What I mean by delusional is believing that everything can happen, that you can have everything that you've ever dreamed of. That's what I mean by being delusional, is that you can make anything happen and that nothing or nobody is going to stop you because you're willing to do anything and everything to make your dreams happen. So if you're a positive person and you genuinely believe that you have good luck and that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to, you are definitely on the right track because that thought will create your reality. But on the other hand, if you let your inner critic and your self-doubt consume your everyday life, then those opportunities will not present themselves to you. So I'm going to give you 2 examples so that you can understand the importance of this concept. So let's talk about Mallory. So Mallory here, she is the type of person that always sees the glass half empty, and Mallory is constantly annoyed by people, whether it's her friends, her relationship, and even her family. She lacks motivation and discipline for life because she automatically assumes that she is going to fail at everything she does. Therefore, she finds it easy enough to not do difficult things like fight for a promotion, eat healthier, or take her workout routine to the next level. Mallory also struggles with imposter syndrome, which leaves her feeling inadequate despite her accomplishments. So as you can see, Mallory struggles in her everyday life with her limited mindset, which in turn leaves her feeling with levels of low self-confidence, and she's less likely to go after the bigger things in life. So as you can see, Mallory doesn't believe in herself and she has this negative outlook on life. So the universe is not working in Mallory's favor because she is constantly putting that negative energy out there. Now let's talk about my girl Iris over here. So what do we like about Iris? I'm gonna tell you right now. So my girl Iris, which I really like, is not a professional at all at manifestation, but she is an optimistic person and she loves practicing the lucky girl syndrome every single day. So Iris is a go-getter and she doesn't question herself. For Iris, the possibilities are endless and she thrives on having a positive mindset. Because Iris practices the lucky girl syndrome every day and she is constantly saying affirmations out loud every morning and every night, like things are always working out for me no matter how it looks at any point, because she knows that life is not perfect and sometimes life gets sideways and things don't go in her favor, but that doesn't distract Iris from her goals. So as you can see, Iris is attracting that beautiful and positive energy, and all of that energy is coming back to her, so the universe has her back. The universe is rooting for her. So one thing about Iris is that nothing stops her. Like for example, maybe she wanted to start a YouTube channel. And even though she has zero experience with video editing or with a professional camera, she is willing to invest her time and is willing to do everything to make it happen because she believes in herself. But if Iris had Mallory's mindset, she would have not made anything happen. So you can see how powerful this is. Iris' chances of starting a YouTube channel are 100% higher than Mallory's. So the reason that I wanted to show this example with you is because the mindset that you have in life is everything. Of course, working hard towards your dreams and your goals plays a huge factor, but also being delusional and knowing that your possibilities are endless are key to living a lucky life. Oh guys, and by the way, you might be asking, so where did she get these names from? So Mallory means unlucky and Iris means rainbow. Don't be like Mallory. Be like Iris. There's a lot of mixed reviews about the lucky girl syndrome. I'm sure you have seen it online, saying that this is combining toxic positivity and victim blaming, whatever that means. But all it is assuming that good things will happen and saying declarative statements in the hopes that it will come true. This is just simply the power of manifestation. So I know that by this time you're probably saying to yourself, okay, Ariane, just keep talking to me about the lucky girl syndrome and what it means, but how has it worked for you personally and what is your success story? So I'm gonna tell you an interesting story and how the lucky girl syndrome worked for me. I moved to Colombia, Medellin about a year and a half ago with my boyfriend. We've already been here for a year, which is insane to me. And since that year, we've actually moved 6 times. Yes, I know, 6 times, which is totally crazy. I've never moved so much in my life. So we were extremely grateful for every single one of these apartments, but each one of these apartments did have something that we didn't like. For example, some of these apartments were located in busy streets, so the noise was pretty bad. And also the last apartment that we were at before this one was actually located in front of bars and restaurants, and it was just like a very busy area, and the noise every weekend was just unbearable. So I remember that this was actually last April. It was actually for my birthday. So we went on a weekend getaway for my birthday, and I remember that we were randomly searching on Airbnb for 5 minutes, and I remember seeing the apartment that we're in right now, and I just couldn't believe that we found it. But mind you that we had been searching on Airbnb and other online rental websites for months because we just didn't like where we were at. But I remember that something told me to not give up, that we were gonna find our dream apartment. No matter how hard the journey was, something in me just said, keep going, keep searching, because you are going to find it. So I consciously manifested my dream apartment, and I remember when we saw the listing on Airbnb, it was exactly how I wanted it to be. It was the exact number of rooms, it was in the location that I wanted it, it was a modern, beautiful building, and I just remember searching on Airbnb, and we would never find anything. So the point of the story is that even though things hadn't worked out for me for months, I was still super optimistic, and I knew that we were going to find our dream apartment. So I genuinely believed that things were going to work out for us, and that energy came back to us, and I knew that the universe had our back. So let's talk about techniques and how I manifested my dream life here in Colombia. I wanted to share with you this manifestation journal, and I just freaking love this journal. I got this from Amazon about 3 months ago, and I have been using this every single morning and night. And this is just an easy way to start using the law of attraction and to also manifest your dream life. Meditation. I have been meditating for years now, and let me tell you, meditating has changed my life. The one thing that I do in the morning, and this is something that I'm slowly getting in the habit of, is not looking on my phone or not looking at my socials, which is definitely not the easiest thing to do. I'm not saying that I haven't fallen into the trap, because I am definitely guilty of that, but those 10 to 15 minutes in the morning are just my time, and I dedicate that time for my mental well-being, and so should you. So through meditation, you enhance your self-awareness, and one interesting thing is that when you first wake up in the morning, your subconscious is more susceptible to reprogramming beliefs. So the idea is that as you gain greater awareness of your thought habits, you can steer them towards more constructive patterns. I love meditating on YouTube. There's so many wonderful channels that you can meditate to. There's one channel that I absolutely love that is called Greater Meditation, which is amazing. They have a lot of powerful affirmations. They have a lot of mantras that you can do either at night or first thing in the morning. And also I love meditating to Boho Beautiful. They have a lot of beautiful meditations. Her voice is just so soothing. So I will link all of those channels down below. I would say the most important one of all, and that is practicing gratitude. So you need to put out what you want to receive. One of the things to manifesting greater happiness is to be grateful for what you already have. Take a step back, close your eyes, and think of all the things that you are grateful for, whether it's your family, your relationship, your friends, maybe your business, whatever it is. Take a step back and be grateful for that. Gratitude is a great way to raise your vibration and open yourself to receiving more. I personally practice this method every single morning, every single night. The first thing that I do when I wake up is to just be grateful for another day of life. That's something that I say to myself. I'm just like, wow, thank you, universe. Thank you, God, for another day of life. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my relationship, for my family. Whatever it is, remember to always be grateful. So I hope that this video really helped you understand what the lucky girl syndrome is and how to manifest your dream life. If I did it, you can do it too. I believe in you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this video, and to also follow me on my socials on Instagram and TikTok because I post videos every single day. If you enjoyed this video, check out my most recent video where I ate in a day like Kendall Jenner, and believe me, you do not want to miss out on that one. See you next week, and thank you guys for all the support. Mwah. Bye.